All right, so for the next few weeks, we're diving into a sermon series about hell. And the first sermon in that series is the question of, is hell real, right? There's that billboard on the way from Columbus to Cincinnati on the side of the road that says hell is real. And so when we drive by it, we say, is it? And so the hope is to answer that question. And the reason that I think hell is real, the reason that as Christians we can think hell is real, is because Jesus talked about it as though it was a real place. And he talked about it in language of a fire and language of darkness. And he did so because whenever in the Bible is talking about the things that are eternal, it's using metaphors. When the Bible is talking about heaven and it's talking about the beauty and the glory of heaven, its language is falling short of how wonderful it is. And that gives us hope. It lifts up our hearts because we can say, gosh, that's beautiful, and heaven is even better than that. So hell is the reverse. Right? Fire and darkness. Fire is things falling apart, things being consumed, the bonds being broken. That's what fire is. Darkness is isolation. Darkness is separation. Darkness is disorientation. So that's what hell is. It's those things, but worse. It's a removal from God. It's a removal from Jesus Christ, the light of the world. It's a removal from the Holy Spirit that is holding things together. And so hell, Jesus says, we should be afraid of those who can destroy the body and soul in hell. They can take us apart. And so we look at Jesus Christ, who took hell seriously, and say, if we take Jesus seriously when he talks about good things, then we should take him seriously when he talks about this. And then we look at the life and the ministry of Jesus Christ, who comes to offer himself as a sacrifice, and we say, why would he need to do that if hell wasn't real? There was a price to be paid, and God was willing to pay it. So may we take hell seriously, and may we do so not out of fear, but rather out of gratitude to God for the price that God was willing to pay, that we may be delivered, that we may be loved, that we may be embraced for all of time in a place of joy and peace and wonder and mercy and grace and beauty. Thanks be to God.